as long as it's working. Alright, let's take a look. Apoc time.
終焉の影を見つめる覚悟はできていますか？トゲのある花ばかりだ。
Okay. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Activates all ultimate. Okay, so I'm thinking. I want to say fine on for the first one. We could also go a Nexa, but I. You know what? Let's give this a shot. The only thing is, I'll switch one spot, which is probably going to be RMC. I'm going to go to stainless, not for any particular reason. Ooh. Why do you get a physical damage boost? Yeah, I guess this would be for Castris. Okay, fine. I'm gonna switch the two around. Let's make it so this one has skill damage boost, and this one is physical damage boost. How about that? Let's give it a shot. Evernight pull? Listen, Cyrene is right around the corner, and I don't know if I can bear to go for Evernight right now. Plus, my Castris is kind of benched, so. But one thing that I'm gonna have to go for is a light cone for the new Danhon, since. Oh god, I cannot talk and play at the same time. I just messed that up. But the light cone, even though the character is gonna be free, the light cone is pretty important. We should be fine here. We have all the buffs. Oof. Alright. I think that's a GG, right? That's 2 meteors. This should breeze right through the second one. Oh, Jay, I need Evernight for 2 cycles. That new content, but sadly, free trend came up. Oof. I mean, it's nice that they finally added a alternative for like losing 50-50s, but it still doesn't feel good when you get hit with Wait, I just realized this one needs a Ceredra. What? I screwed that up. Hold on, my bad. My bad. This is the wrong team. Right, and Nexa is the one that needs Ceredra, not the other way around. So we'll do this. We'll do a minor swap here. That should be fine. But yeah, in regards to Evernight, I'm still under consideration if I want to go for her. If I do, I'll probably just end with S0S, or sorry, E0S1. If I ever do. But right now my attention is focused on Cyrene. Hopefully they will buff her before releasing, because currently her state appears to be kind of at a limbo, which she can't be good, but it takes a long time to charge her ult. I think that's all we need to do. The damage is not as high now. Even though I have Robin's ult active. I have true damage, right? Yeah, I have true damage. Yeah, it's a little bit lower. Last time was like 22 million. That's fine, I guess. I'll try to... Yeah, it's not an issue. I'll blast through this one in one go. Ideally. Oh yeah, no, we're fine. You know, having a boss character is really something. I thought it'd be 12 or 13. Wait, what did they double up? Feel like I'm not doing this correctly, but well, not everything has to be perfect. I'm not gonna have a skill, but hopefully he has a mark. He does not have a mark. Got it. He might reach 100? Oh, yeah, yeah. Her initial charge. I think the worst part about it is that it relies on her actions, right? Like, the biggest issue is currently, the only way to gain one charge, or she's only capable of gaining one charge per one of her actions every time she acts. So if you got someone who's faster, then you run into the issue of where their action is sort of wasted and they don't get an extra charge. If they just fix that, I'm pretty sure there's like a very good possibility that she would be moved to tier 0. Okay, I feel like I messed this up at some point, but oh well. I swear I messed this up. I also don't want to shove Cypher's attack in right now, so I'll wait it out. Nice. Let's keep it going. Get another quadruple shot here. Okay, please be generous. Okay, that should make it worth. I'm gonna ult first, actually. I might get my full ult back from this. Or I could just get my full ult back from that. Yeah, that works too. Let's do it again then. Oh boy. I think I'll actually no. We're already on phase 2, so I'll burn it here. 800,000. That's not bad. Up the defense a bit. Glea or Castrus might be better. I mean, the biggest benefit to Cyrene is probably going to be Castrus, like the one who takes advantage of her kit the most. Because Cyrene builds max HP, right? So in that regard, you're going to have basically better charge efficiency for Castrus. Plus, not to mention, if you happen to have E2 on Castris, believe the Sirene's buff on Castris is like a 200% extra charge on new buds. Or like an extra 100% charge, I should say. So, yeah, in that regard, Castris would be good. Aglaya is also pretty good. Technically, they say the buff is like a one-time thing, but as so long as she doesn't leave her ult, you'll essentially have the buff permanently active. So it's no issue if you pair that up with Sunday. This is actually a good reminder. I need to log on and do Apoc, yeah. It just recently updated, so. I'm thinking that I might have to change the second team here a little bit. You know what? We'll get a second buffer in here if we have one. Runmei? Trying to think. I have no relics on Castris, so it's not going to be possible for me to use her. Although this would be perfect for her. Like, it is the perfect counter against Pollux. I'll go with Runmei for now, and we'll see how this goes. Because while the first team doesn't have any issues, the second team has problems. Wait. I didn't even I didn't even lock her in the zone. That's a little bit awkward. Besides that, I'm considering pulling Hyacinth's Light Cone. I forget what Hyacinth's Light Cone does. It's I need to check back on that, but if it makes her kit improve by like a substantial amount, then definitely. Which is why I'm thinking, like, even though they're giving away Dawn Hunt for free, right? I'm also gonna go for the Light Cone as well, because it completes. It turns them from like a T2 into like a T0 for sustain. Because then he gets to buff, debuff, attack, deal damage, right, and heal. It's like, what can this guy not do? Oh, the failed job advance, not job advance, the actual advance this is really bad. I believe in Castris global passive. So even if something, the worst case comes through, I'll at least be able to save myself. Alright, let's go. I have no sustain, so. It's 25 mil, but for some reason the damage seems a little bit lackluster. Should I? No, it's fine. I was gonna consider if I want to counter or not, but I think it's okay. Yeah, get Hyacinth Light Cone, bring Blade Doo back to life. I mean, I'm surprised that I'm actually genuinely surprised by some like Blade owners who's able to complete the Night 3 with Blade. I don't know if it was because they're using Blade as like a sub DPS to casters, but I just know when I saw Blade that I was like, what? I should have countered that. Oh well. Okay. Part 1 done. Part 2. Or node 2. This is the one that I have to be considerate of. Worst comes to worst, what I'll do is I'll switch like one character out of the first team and bring like a support, an actual support into the second team if it takes too long. But I think it should be fine. It's like one of the biggest things that I did was pulling for Castris and then ending up benching her and not giving her a single relic. I did upgrade her to max, but she doesn't hold a single relic to her name right now. And I'm just getting questioned as to why I did that. Because I have Hyacinth as well, right? So it pairs well with her. I don't know. Should I bring Runmei for the first half? Yeah, I guess we could do like a swap. But I think because of how much value I got out of the first cycle, I might be able to be a little bit more lenient on the second. Like where I'm at right now. Hopefully he doesn't go into his form now. Should be fine, right? Ooh, that's a lot of charge. Okay. Okay. Now we can do this. He has a mark, but I want to use ult first. The damage is just substantially lower if he's not broken. That's fine. Let's heal everybody. Oh no! Yeah, we have one skill point. We should be able to do this. Yeah, we'll just normal attack here. Okay, we still have Runmei's field. Everyone's almost nearly back to full health. I'll ult heal first. And that should be enough, right? That's like 400,000 for each hit, right, on average. So that's about 1.6 million, and it hardly dented his health. I don't even know what to say. We're still on phase 1. Should I just... I'm considering if I want to bring Fine on for the second half. I know the specs aren't going... Or like the perk, the advantage is not given in the second half, but I'm sure I can find something. At this rate, I don't even know how long it's gonna take to... I need to break him, don't I? I think that's the only way. Oh, that's big damage. Oh, well that was a waste. Now the reason I did that is because Runmei's ult counts down at the end of her turn, so I need to actually wait for her turn to end. Should be good. It's been a while since the last time this boss appeared. Yeah, if you have Castris built, it's definitely an option to do that. You know, just for fun, maybe I'll bring Castris in with no relics just to see what ends up happening. Though I very much doubt it's going to do anything other than to slowly trickle down his health. There's really no point, right? Yeah, I can make this. It's fine. Okay, for now, we can just normal attack. We're just gonna wait till he stacks up to 100% and then try to deal with him after that. Part of myself is contemplating if I should just build casters. Maybe I'm letting myself get too relaxed here. Actually, wait, no, I do get a dupe on this. Oh, well. I guess damage down. Oh, shoot. I wanted to ult first before my skill kicked through. Now the entire thing is messed up. Okay. And she didn't get her ult on that. Wow. I could get 3 into 5? Into 4, sorry. Armor needs her ult back, and you're gonna burn the last skill point. But it's fine. There we go, now we're at 6. Skill point back. Got this boss mechanics. Just remember when purple reaches 100%, it blows your HP to minus. Yeah, that's I think why you need a healer in this, right? I don't think about it all too much other times, but I think with the HP inflation, it's now starting to get really difficult to get through without. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, we lived. That's all that matters. You know what? That was the first time I've actually experienced that skill. So I guess, in a way, I've now finally seen what this boss is capable of doing. Because every other time I fought him, it's just, he's dead. Also, the action values dropped below 1500. That's wild. Okay. Why do I keep doing this to myself? Whatever. Okay, perfect. Actually, even with that, I stayed just slightly above 3300, which is, I guess, the halfway cutoff point for your score, right? Because you need 6600 to pass. So it's not all bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Yeah, right? Once you get to a certain point, you start just breezing through these bosses. But now, well, I guess if you have casters, it's still possible to do it. Okay, and then this is going to go on cooldown for another 41 days. What's going to be the next thing that gets updated, actually? We are looking at... Oh, Pure Fiction. I guess in 2 weeks we'll see this update. I can almost guarantee that the next one is... It's not going to be Iron Tomb. I wonder if Lygus is ever going to become... Because you don't fight Lygus outside of... Yeah, he's not a weekly boss, so I can see Lygus popping up here. Okay, we'll play a little bit of a gamble. I am currently at how much pity? Let me see. The ugly dragon? Oh, the Pollux? Alright. Let's play a little bit of a gamble. I think... okay, so last time was Daridra, and that pushed me at 8 right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to 50. If I get Evernight early, or if I lose the 50-50, then it is what it is, right? But I can actually build my pity a little bit, even if I don't end up pulling her. So we could see what happens here. We're currently at 8. 18. Okay, not so lucky. 28. Ooh, wow. Wow, that's actually pretty good. 38. I do like the fact that I'm getting characters, though. That is nice. So what I'll do is 2 single pulls to bring it up to a 40, and then we'll do 1 more multi-pull. Oh, you're right. Actually, yeah, 100. Oh, you're talking about the one with the guillotine skill. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, that is a possibility. Right, right. Okay. 50. Alright, no release. But pity's been built. At the very least. That's something. As for light cones, I am gonna go for Donhan's light cone, so... Actually, no, there's no point to go for this, right? Because if I go for this and I'm pulling the light cone, then I have to reconsider whether or not I want to get Evernight. But I'm tempted. Part of me also kind of want to pull an Evernight. So let's see, we're at 3. So we'll also go to 40. We'll go to 40 here. And then see. If I end up pulling the light cone, then I'll go back to Evernight and pull her on her banner. 13. Though the chances of that is pretty low. 23. 30. Okay, we have 7 more pulls, or at least I will allow myself 7 more pulls. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 6. Nah. Last one. This marks 40. No. Okay. Anexa maybe babysitting? Oh, is it for the dramas? The dramas event? Is that what we're referring to? Okay, no earlies. Tis fine. The pities are built. We're ready. That's fine. I guess fate has spoken. Oh, jeez. Wait. I can do a what? Oh, that's a lot of blues, actually. Yeah. Why are these 3 not removed? I think that's everything. That actually covers most of what I have available right now. There's nothing else left. Unless, of course, there's Divergent Universe, and I guess Synchronicity went up as well. It's now going up to, what, 100? So there's 120, 240, 360, and 500? So there's 500 Jades in Divergent Universe. Plus, I suppose the weekly amount as well, but that's about everything. Reward guide? Do we have anything else left for? Oh yeah, right. I forget. We still have the second half. Colorful Mayhem's coming in a day. The Try Not to Laugh challenge, another. Okay, so that's gonna be 1,000. Yeah, that pretty much sums everything up. We're gonna have to wait a little bit until the next event becomes available. Speaking of which, we were going to check Hyacinth's light cone earlier. Speed increased by 18%. I think that ties in directly with her passive. Dropping HP, consuming HP. I remember this one was good for... Yeah, it's also good for casters as well. Oh, and this one is probably the most crucial one. Increases damage taken by all enemies by 18%. So the speed combined with the technical debuff for 18% is pretty good. I would go for it. Yeah, no. I should really build casters. Maybe maybe when Siren comes out, I'll actually right before Siren's patch, I'll build her so I could actually use this. Man, he needs a buff. But Danhan the Third is coming, so there's no point anymore. Anyways, I think that's gonna wrap it up. I did say I was gonna do a short stream, so that's gonna be about it. Kind of glad that the Apocalyptic Shadow is. Well, I wouldn't say a little bit better, but it's no. Actually, I shouldn't say that. As someone who actually like invests money into this game, it's not fair for me to judge. So I will say for whales, at least it's a little bit better now. So it's not a complete like steamroll, but it's probably not as good for F2Ps. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, have a good day or a good night.